light, I'm going to ride out on it. I'm going to ride out on it. Hey, but look here. Coach Prime, look, it's almost about that time. It's almost time. Almost time for him to get to that campus and them boys to lock in. Now, I heard another coach say, hey, it's July. Keep putting it one day at a time, and you're going to end up where you have a great season if you do what you got to do with July. So, Coach Prime, this y'all time to shine. I think we're a top-tier team. I think Colorado is a top-tier team, but nobody ain't giving us no love. So we're going to talk about that. And then look here. Fran Brown at Syracuse. Ooh! Now, I only saw it by one person say they paid out that bread. So I don't know about the bread part, but I do want to say this. Fran Brown got a 5-star from the state of Florida, baby. He went down to Miami and got a dog. 6'5". Calvin Russell. That boy can play basketball and wide receiver. Like that. So we're going to talk about that. And then, look, y'all, we're going to get in some of this quarterback talk and how quarterbacks can talk and bring a target on your back. Who the best quarterbacks out. We're going to talk about that, y'all. So, listen, if you haven't subscribed to Life in Football, please do so. Rock out with your boy. Hey, I come on by 3 times a day, baby. It's going to get, hey, we're going to crank it up when the football season starts. But, hey, let's jump into this thing. Excuse me. Coach Prime is a top-tier team. Now, they rolling around. They trashing us every time they get. They want to say we ain't got Shador, we ain't got Travis, we ain't got our wide receivers. You know, at one point in time, we weren't supposed to do nothing. Coach brought in Louis, and they was talking trash. Now they again talking trash. Even though we had Shador, they still say we ain't going to be about nothing. Then when we don't have Shador, they saying, there go your superstars. What are you going to do? Well, okay. Y'all, and I tell you this all the time. Coach Prime brought in a squad. And I want y'all to know for this recruiting, because everybody they in the recruiting part. You see a lot of players committing. Y'all, whether I was commit and stay or flip at the end, it's all part of the game. So don't really get caught up in how the recruits do right now. Yeah, a bunch may stay, but then a bunch may leave. Well, I ain't going to say a bunch, but some guys may leave, and it be like that. Right at the time you're supposed to sign in December, they'll flip. And it just flip, and it happened like that. So expect that we're going to flip some, and some going to flip ours. That's what it's going to be. But our recruiting style is getting transfers. We about the transfers. You can get to your university, stay there for a hot second, and be with us tomorrow. Stay there for a hot second and be with us tomorrow. So it's okay. We going to get into grown folks. We want that dog. You see, when it got time for a quarterback, yeah, we got a young quarterback. Then we got a older quarterback. All right, for our linemen. We got young linemen, we got older linemen. So we get a mixture of both. I think we're always going to be a mixture of both until Coach Prime. I don't know. I think we always going to be like that. But do I feel that from the class that he brought in at 25, do I feel they are top tier? Yes, I think we all have top tier talent. I ain't saying a big money powerhouse like a Texas would take everybody on our team. But I'm pretty sure some players we could swap out. They'll be like, whoa, we glad we got it. That's just how the game go. But on these fields, when you line up on any given Saturday, it could be your day. Any given Saturday, it can be your day. So all you got to do is work. All you got to do is put your all into it and let that thing do what it do. That's all you got to do. So right now, when I look at Colorado, I feel like they can compete with everybody on the schedule. Now, we got to show up and show out, and you got to have the coaching. The coaches got to coach, and the players got to play. If that line up the way it need to, we can be sitting in the playoffs. Y'all. Last year, they didn't give us a chance, and we ended up tied for first place. This year, they ain't giving us a chance again, and we can end up in the Big 12 championship game, win that, and be in the playoffs. Now, truth be told, you cannot lose but probably one game in the conference play. You got to come with it. You got to knock out a BYU, pop, pop. Houston, pop, pop. That's 2. Iowa State, K-State, Arizona State, West Virginia, Utah, and did I say TCU? I might be missing somebody. Because what, we was 7-2 in the conference? We was 7-2. In Arizona. Arizona. If I ain't say them. So we got to come with it, y'all. It ain't no way around it. Coach Prime them got to coach them boys up. But the good thing on Coach Prime, we got a lot of team players coming back. So it ain't like that year 23 when everybody was new. The whole thing was new. Ain't like 24. This is 25. So we way better. We in a way better situation. We went and got, look, we needed an O-line. We went and got one. We finna see how it rock together. We got O-line coaches. We got the offensive coordinator back, got the defense coordinator back, got a new defense D-line coach, but Warren Sapp still there. Big George still there. George Hilo got bumped up to the D-line outside linebacker stuff. So, and then you got Hard and Mathis back. Y'all, we ready. You got your coaching staff came back. So that makes it better. They ain't got a new person they got to talk to. That makes it better. Everybody know everything now. Everybody know everything now. And then, hey, it's on from there. It is on from there. So all I'm looking at now is, can we really sit at that top tier level? Top tier, you up there with your Texas, your Georgia, your Clemson. We getting paid top tier money. Now you got to play like that top tier. You got to go in there and strike, pop, pop. Now we got the spotlight, y'all. We got everybody watching us. Now we just got to put it to work. Now we just got to put it to work. Let me see what y'all talking about. Ryan Nicole, what's good? PC. KO, what's good? Shiny King. Jay Will, what's good? Salty, what's happening? D Goddess. Shiny King, you say, man, I can't wait to. Yeah, hey, look, it's almost here. It's almost here. I don't care what they say. Soon as training camp start in the NFL, it's here. And then as soon as fall camp start, it's really here. But, y'all, we got a football game at the end of the month. The NFL game, a preseason game, but still. So, y'all, we about there. We about there. We here, baby. CA, what's good? Hey, chillin'. Wallace, what's happening? EB, Pete, what's good? DM, what's happening? Tracy, what's happening? Hey, yeah, that Florida rain to come in, I swoop out of nowhere. Yeah. Shiny King, you say Colorado have a lot of stars on this year team. They do. They do. Listen, we got wide receivers, quarterbacks, running backs, O-line, D-line, linebacker, secondary. Look, we got a dog at every spot. They just got to come with it. Salty, you say no one committed until they signed the paper. Correct. At the end of the day, because you could always flip-flop. I heard a recruit say, hey, I'm committing, but it is a verbal commitment. I say, ooh, that boy telling everybody, the whole fan base, you can say what you want, but it is a verbal commitment. Don't know, hey, you ain't got to think I'm locked in. PC, you said CU will be better this year due to the overall better roster talent. I mean, better talent on the roster. If we got an O-line and we really hit, and that running back come through there, oh, it's on. It is on. And Marshall Falk really got in the O-line, they really mashed this thing together. Ain't gonna be able to stop us. Ryan Cole, appreciate it. Jay will appreciate it. You say, but remember, they trashed us when we had a squad. Yes, they dogged us last year. Listen, now I do know everybody else got a squad too. Like the teams that I think gonna be good, probably will be good. But people downplaying Houston, they probably gonna come with it. You downplaying Arizona, they probably gonna come with it. Really, everybody on the schedule solid. The only two guaranteed wins I feel we have, like guaranteed, is Wyoming and Delaware. And they gonna fight hard. Everybody play Prime gonna fight hard. Y'all know how that goes. Ms. Robinson, what's good? JB, you say the sky so nice over there. Ain't it dope? Boy, God good, ain't it? Hey, listen, God gave me my own personal studio. Now, when it get in the wintertime, I probably have to go, I have to be in the house, but besides the winter, when it be like, oh, and I can't even get my hand out because it be so cold, boy, God be painting that thing, don't he? Hey, boy, God do what you do. Shine the King, hey, appreciate it. EB, you said Coach Prime and the recruiting team, recruiting to set the team up to have the best first, second, and third players. So they, yeah. See, our roster now is on point. Like, I know our first team good. It's kind of our second team. Salty, you say, where's Brian Leftwich? I haven't seen him in any videos since announced. I haven't either, but I'm gonna check into it. Brandon Jackson, what's happening? You say Colorado gonna win the Big 12. I wanted to. Clyde, you said Colin had Shador played for Alabama. Yeah, they would have won that chip. I think they would have won the chip. Deion, you said Colin. Colorado is well-balanced team this year. Coach Prime is doing his thing, improving the roster. Yeah, he did. Improve the roster, improve the team. It's game on now. I tell him. Tell Coach Prime, and we all want that boy to do good. Clyde, you say I watched Sanders tape against TCU versus the TCU. Yeah, Shador ball. That other quarterback, he did good too. Hey, let's jump into that next subject. You got Fran Brown at Syracuse. They balling. Fran Brown saying, I go get what I want. I ain't worrying about who else recruiting you. That recruit, Calvin Russell, is 6'5". Play wide receiver, so you know he gonna catch that thing. And he'll do this. Hit. Ah. What? What? Yeah, he like that. So it makes sense why he signed with Syracuse. Fran Brown know how to recruit, know how to talk to people. You know, recruiting about relationships, but it's also about that cash too now. So, all right, then you got Syracuse, famous in basketball, and you can have a Carmelo Anthony come holler at him. Hey, Carmelo, get on the phone with Cal. Hey, what up, boy? This Carmelo Anthony, boy. Hey, LeBron, holler at my boy. So you can have all that going on. So Syracuse got him. Now everybody's saying, how long will they keep the recruit? Can they keep him the whole way? I hope they can keep him, and I hope he ball out when he get there. I hope he ball out the day one, basketball and football. I hope he ball out. Now, I don't know how true this is. I just seen a guy tweeted over him. They say he's supposed to get $4.3 million. Now that part, I was trying to look to see that anybody said it. Nobody else said it. So I don't know if that's true, but I'm telling y'all, just in case you see it on, you strolling and you see it too, that's a lot of cash. So, but I don't know how true it is, because somebody said Michigan say that ain't what they was gonna pay him. And I'm thinking Michigan got all the money, they could pay him what they want to pay him. So, and you just never know, because Fran Brown know the game too. Fran Brown know, yeah, you got to get these high school boys, but you also got to get some transfers. So Fran Brown going more, he's stacking up the class with the younger guys, and he'll get them transfers too. So he getting the whole 9. But we get more, he get more high school guys than Coach Prime right now. Coach Prime get the guys who done been to school more so than the younger guys. But Fran Brown got a whole bunch of young guys. They got they loaded right now. I think they in the top 25 in the class of 26. That's how good Fran Brown recruit. And they probably done went up. They might be in the top 20 or top 15 now, depending on how high this player was. Well, I know how high he was. He was the number 4 wide receiver in the nation. So Fran Brown them out there recruiting. They not playing, y'all. So I like what Fran Brown doing. It's just like my boy at FIU, Willie Simmons. I don't know what they telling these boys, but boy, when the brother get out there recruiting, boy, them jokers be talking that talk, boy. Talk that talk, walk that walk, boy. Yeah. Come play with me, boy. I'm a dog. Man, we get out here and tap anybody, boy. We ain't worrying about nobody. It is what it is. Fran Brown got something, y'all. Y'all might not check him out, but he won 10 games last year. That was amazing. Can he follow that back up? Can he follow that up and win 10 games again? Or can he get into the ACC championship game? Y'all seen how cocky Fran Brown was? He told Dabo, he looked in the camera, he said, hey, Dabo Sweeney and Clemson. Hey, yeah, y'all can thank me. Send me something. Something like that he said, because when he beat Miami, Clemson went. Bruh, Clemson almost didn't make it, but Syracuse gave him that alley-oop. So nobody believed that Fran Brown would get that boy in the end, but they mad in recruiting, y'all. Now the talk is, kids not loyal. They'll go anywhere for the money. So everybody tripping, but they hot in Miami because Hurricanes didn't get him. So they like, why y'all can't get him? Why y'all couldn't get this boy? Why y'all couldn't pick up that dog down there? And then I told my business partner about it. My business partner like, you know Mike Fizz. He like, hey, bro, Miami might not even want him like that. Now, I seen on this recruiting list, they had Michigan, they had Miami, and they had Oregon. Fran Brown at Syracuse beat out Michigan that could pay that bread, beat out Oregon that could pay that bread, and beat out Miami, and he in Miami. Now, one thing about if you in Miami or you in your city, sometimes being a Florida boy, you do want to get out your area. And he at Miami Northwestern, so they getting down out there. So they getting down. They get down with the band. So he living a good life out there now. And then, you know, they just won state with Teddy Bridgewater. So you just never know. But I know I think his mom played in the NBA. Not the NBA. WNBA, or she was big-time college basketball. So Syracuse make the perfect spot. And he said he rocked with Fran Brown. He said, man, look, Fran Brown is like my type of coach. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get that. He say Fran Brown, you know, that's a good dude. I get that. So I said, all right, cool. Fran Brown like that, it is what it is. So they got a dog now. Fran Brown, that's the highest. If he actually signs in December, well, you can sign and still don't go. But if he actually shows up and go to spring ball, that will be the highest recruit ever in Syracuse history. I know they loving Fran Brown. And the thing, I don't even think Syracuse is going to hire him. God bless the way he called the hiring person, which is the AD, I think the AD, and talked to the AD itself. And when he talked to the AD liked him so much, like, bro, I got to hire you. Just think if it went for that call, they probably wouldn't have Fran Brown. And they wouldn't have these type of recruits. And they wouldn't have had that season. Well, God bless you, won't it? Deion, you say players are going to chase that paper in the NFL as well. That's the that's the name of the game, y'all. Renee, what's good? Clyde, you said Colin. The powers of that beat. Start Colorado verse. Ooh. They did. They did not want them boys to play. Now, guess what? What's going to happen this spring? Watch people be playing. I'm going to show up at South Florida and go to ooh. I think South Florida finna have their stadium next year. I got to look and see. Y'all know what's so crazy? I know we at the half point of this year, but it's like almost over. Once that football gets started, it's like you wake up, it's over. Like for the year, it's over. Like, God, dog. Clyde, you said data. Syracuse players selected by the NFL for Colorado 8. Yes. But Syracuse got a new sheriff in town. And Coach Prime got 1 extra year on him. Because I don't think they came at the same time. Yeah, they didn't. So he did good for his first go-round. You got to let him get cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook. But Coach Prime going to keep players going to the league, too. Yeah, they shut that game down. Mom, what's happening? Tracy, you say I'm going to watch any game that comes in so I'm ready for football. Listen, Jay, just come here. This is the one-stop shop. Listen, y'all, I'm finna lock in this year like I ain't never locked in before. Boy, I'm trying to change my whole life. So, hey, I'm locked in. But, y'all, I love what Fran Brown doing. I can't lie to you. Now, listen, Coach Prime is on a whole nother level. Like, you know, that's Deion Sanders. Everybody know him. But Fran Brown making sure you gonna know him. I don't care who he competing against. Now, he lost that battle with Coach Prime with K-Salt. But we don't know how close it could have been. I just know they ready. If they can win this year, it's on. If they can win this year, it's on. 2, you say, what kind of coach is Brian Leftwich? They didn't say. He'll probably be the quarterback coach, but he can also help out with offense coordinator. That's if he's still going to end up being with us. I'm going to look his name up, and then later tonight, I'm going to come back on and tell you what I may get from it. But, yeah, I'm going to look his name up and see if anything out there, which, you know, y'all might do it before me. But, yeah, hey, Fran Brown know how to talk that talk and walk that walk. He said he wanted Syracuse. Like, because he from the New Jersey, Philadelphia area, all that, the Northeast. He up there. He wanted all that action. So, look, Rutgers, they better come with it. Who else over there in that area? Rutgers. Pitt better come with it. Penn State. Maryland better come with it. Even Virginia, all that in that little area. I guess you could say, yeah, you know Ohio State gonna get theirs in Michigan, but hey, that Fran Brown will come for you. Fran Brown will come for you, so it's on. Hey, let's slide into that next subject, y'all. Man, there's big-time quarterbacks out here, y'all. College football has some big-time quarterbacks. Today, I was strolling, and there's a lot of trash talking going on. Well, I'm going to hit you with the trash talk first. So, y'all know Florida State quarterback talked that trash. TC was talking, and I kind of briefed over it earlier today, but I'm going to tap into it. So, he talked that trash about Alabama. He say, Alabama ain't about nothing, man. Nick Saban ain't there. We ain't scared about them. What? Well, he could have said that last year in that transition year, and that probably would have been a better year to say it. But you can say it now if you feeling real cocky about yourself. I did like him. He could get out there, run, he could throw, but you made it where these boys finna try to tee off on you. Boy, linebacker catch it, they gonna try to fire. Get out the game, boy. Get your little sorry self out the game. Boy, they gonna try to do him. They gonna try to do him. Okay, so he better have his head on a swivel, boy. Talking about somebody look like they coming for him, that boy better spin out, turn, run. He better get that mess up out of there. So, now that I'm looking at that, I'm like, all right, now a quarterback from Alabama. It's one of they always talking quarterback, even though he ain't even at Alabama no more. He done been in the league probably 10, 12 years. Somewhere like that. A.J. McCarron came out and said to Florida State, new quarterback, TC, that transferred from Boston College, why would you do all that talking? In this Alabama, you talking all that trash, and you lost your starting job, and your team right now is the bottom of the ACC. They ain't about nothing. What you talking about? I say, dog, boy, they ain't playing. I say they got an old school quarterback coming out talking trash. He defending that Alabama. Now that make me I want Florida State, boy. Nick Hill Green. I mean, yeah. Hill Green, I want you to ball out, do your thing. But, boy, y'all quarterback. I know you going to say Florida State talk trash. They got me ready to see that game. At 3:30. I think that game come on at 3:30, August the 30th. Boy, it's going to be on. It's going to be on. It's going to be some... Somebody getting bust up out there. So, I'm ready to see that game. Got the old quarterback. He talking about that was just stupid talking like that. Why would you come out there talking like that? Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all garbage. I say, ooh. Okay, now that's one half I want to talk about. The other half is I was strolling and I seen the top quarterbacks in the SEC. Y'all know they had 4 quarterbacks. You know one of them they had, Arch Manning. Then they had Vanderbilt quarterback, Diego. Then they had DJ Lagway at Florida. And then they had LSU quarterback, Garrett. Now, what I didn't like is that they didn't have Lenore Sellers from South Carolina. That man know he good. So I'm like, bro, why they tripping? I know they gonna say that Arch Manning their best quarterback in the SEC. He does have he gonna have a great squad around him. If the O-line play ball, He got ballers at running back, ballers at wide receiver, ballers at tight end. He know the offense. They gonna ball and ballers on defense. So they set up to win. So to me, to have the best quarterback, to really let the quarterback truly maximize his shine, you need the offense and defense to come with it. But if one part missing, that quarterback may not get all the wins they supposed to get. We done seen that. You can have a Shedeur Sanders and he doesn't get all the wins he supposed to get. But you can put a Shedeur Sanders on a different team and that team take off like a rocket because they got everything else. But a quarterback, all right, instead of big time. Well, Texas, Arch Manning, most likely going to end up being big time this year. You got LSU counting on Garrett to be big time. I think he's going to do good. Well, he got the hype. He got the first round status on him. Then, you know, Diego. Now, Diego a dog. I like Diego, y'all. That boy a dog. Vanderbilt, he got me ready to watch them. That boy been out there talking about the money and all. I like him. So, I want to watch him play. Diego, I'm going to watch you, boy. I want to see what you going to do, boy. You be talking that trash and you be backing it up. I like that. So, I'm going to watch him. DJ Ladway, man, if you can stay healthy, boy, you going to be a dog out there. My business partner told me DJ Ladway, as soon as he got in the game versus Miami, they put him in around fourth quarter. He say, let them boys down and score. I say, dog, that boy like that. So, y'all, at the end of the day, it is some big-time quarterbacks in the SEC. But also in our conference, you got Rocco at at Iowa State. Then you got Sam at Arizona State. You got K-Salt at Colorado. You got the TCU quarterback. Y'all, it's quarterbacks everywhere. Everybody that's in the contentions to make a run got a quarterback. Everybody in contentions to make a run got a quarterback. And I would say, honestly, I would put our Big 12 quarterbacks up versus the SEC. I would put ours up. I think we got some top-notch QBs out there. Now, they might not get all the love the SEC get, but, y'all, we got some ballers. But BYU losing theirs, but BYU had one. K-State got one. We got one. Iowa State, man, look, everybody that's going for that team got one, like that. But in the ACC, I would say SMU quarterback, nice. Clemson quarterback, top tier. Florida State, he's solid. Trying to think all of them, but that's how I kind of put them. Let me see what y'all talking about. DM, you say I'll take K-Salt over Arch Manning in stats all day. Ratting not, but honestly, they bite the same type of player. They both can get out and run. They both can throw. But with the backing of the Manning family, he might come out and throw better than K-Salt. But K-Salt may run better to make up for that difference. So that's where we at with that. Oh, Chicago in the building. T. Smith, what's happening? 2, you say Bama has always struggled with the running quarterbacks. Manziel, Cam, Newt, Deshaun. Yes. But they finna, I don't think none of them boys ever came out and talked trash. Maybe John Manziel and Cam, but I don't think Deshaun Watson did. But, boy, they finna come with it. DM, hey, that's Sunlight trying to run on me, ain't it? DM, you say we have a lot of teams to keep up with this year. All dogs from Colorado in the NFL. Yep, correct. Of course, Coach Prime in Colorado. Yep, correct. And this year will be exciting. Correct. All that. We keeping up with all that plus more. Whoa! Well, when I say God will bless you, boy, God will bless you, boy. Bless you. Bless you. Y'all, boy, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I thank God that y'all rock with me. I thank God that y'all rock with me. D. God, as you said, definitely Fran Brown and Willie Simmons have a breakout season. I want them to. I want Willie Simmons to ball like a dog because he needed, like the show 1922 what's happening. T. Smith, what's good? He needs it to show that, Hey, man, I could have been at D1 level coaching, but y'all kept playing around, faking like I went him. You had to make me jump through hoops. That's why he went to Duke, y'all, to get the D1 tag on him. Now, some coaches don't have to do that, but some coaches, they got to do that. It is what it is. So he had to jump through that hoop. But, boy, that boy down there recruiting with the class of 25, class of 26, they in Miami like, boy, this is my spot, boy. Yeah, boy. So, y'all, I keep telling y'all this. If Miami ever get rid of Mario Cristobal, they're going to look right at, what's my boy name? Willie Simmons. They're going to look right at him. Because he right there, y'all. The man is right there balling, doing his thing. And he finna have them rolling down there. Clyde, you say, Colin, watch Arch against Georgia. Arch did not have a Shador form. Arch had to run. Yeah, but you never know. I'm going to watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight before I come back on later tonight. I'm going to watch it, but you never know what they threw him into. Now, I heard that in that Georgia game, he should have came in around second half, but they brought him in too late. So, but Arch finna have full control right now. That boy finna have full control, and boy, they ain't finna stop him. They not, listen. Man, Steve Sarkisian, he ready. Steve Sarkisian is ready. Y'all look at this bird. I want to knock it down. Y'all see that bird? Where is it? Right there. I had to chop him down now. I don't want to have to bust him up, but hey, blessings to y'all. Hey, I come back on tonight. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And also, if you need consulting in building your YouTube channel, building your social media, I'm here for you. I'm telling you, God, hey, listen, y'all better get off into this. Y'all know they say you're supposed to get into the real estate and stuff. This like the digital real estate. Y'all better get off into that. Hey, so I do consulting. And also, if you want to promote your business, get at me. I'll at your boy. Email me, info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. Hey, blessings to y'all. I come back on later tonight. We'll ride out. Holla, holla, hallelujah.